need someone else to hold the camera?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Do you want, okay.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you want me to
I'll
go
have
get
them
that, the cheat sheet? Okay, I made a cheat sheet.
My name is Kalita Wooten, and I wrote Homecoming King.
It's in there.
Can I read it? Yeah. Okay, object, a Post-it note with Snooky from the Jersey Shore's phone number. Location, a dude ranch owned by Dick Cheney. Action, watching Two Girls, One Cup with your friends who haven't seen it. Name, John Pope. Line, that's not a duck, that's my cousin from Toledo. And I used all of them. And this is my director, Rebecca Ann Muehlman.
We can't have her do this here.
What difference does it make? She's not hurting anyone.
As her counselor, it is your job to point her in the right direction, and I want you to do your job.
My job is to counsel the students and to lend a sympathetic ear, to listen to their problems and to offer sound advice. And that advice does not include changing who they are or how they feel.
Well, this school has a good reputation in this state, and I will not have it tarnished by some transformer.
Miss Laster, as principal, you really should be educated. The term is transgender. She has a gender identity disorder. It's not of her choosing. In her mind, she feels that she is a male and she has the wrong body.
She is a disruption, and it is my job to stop this nonsense. I will not have my school on the nightly news simply because she wants to be a drag king. That's right, you see, I know about all that fancy gay talk. I will have you know, as a matter of fact, I watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
The only nonsense I'm hearing is coming from you. I counsel teens and adults in transgender issues. And the only problems they ever seem to have are from the people who won't accept them for who they are.
This is my school, and I will run it as I see fit. This is no place for gender bending.
But why is it for her to wear male clothes if it makes her feel better?
Oh, because you see, that's where it starts. These kids, they have too many choices. And that's why there are so many gay people in the world. Too many choices, not enough discipline.
You can't be serious. Oh, there is no way I am letting you talk to Jessica if that's honestly how you feel.
I am doing my job, and my job is to educate young boys and girls to become respectable men and women, not cross-dressers and flag twirlers. In my day, people were born and you lived with what you got. These days, people trade in body parts like sandwiches in a deli. Oh, excuse me, but you forgot to put boobs on mine.
This is not about trading body parts. It's about creating happiness. People deserve to be happy in their mind, in their spirit, and in their body.
She's only 17. That is too young to be making permanent decisions. Now, if she has this surgery, suppose she changes her mind later on.
Well, it doesn't work that way. You see, she begins a process where she starts figuring out who she is, and she goes to therapy, and she goes to doctors who specialize in transgender issues.
Have you talked with her?
Yes, we've had several discussions about her decision. She's going through a transition now, and she's starting her transition by dressing in male clothes. And after she graduates from high school, she will take further steps into the transition until ultimately she will become a male. And we need to respect that decision, whether we agree with it or not.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, Jessica, have a seat, please.
Sorry we had to drag you out of class.
It's chemistry, I really don't mind.
Yes, I'm sure we won't keep you very long because your education is very important, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Jessica, I've called you here because I'd like to talk to you about your appearance and your behavior. You see, this is a respectable school, and I cannot have you behaving in this manner.
Behaving. Am I in trouble? Did I do something wrong?
No, there's nothing that you've done wrong.
That is for me to say. Now, Jessica, the clothes you are wearing are inappropriate for a young lady. Now, I know that the gays take pride in their appearance. So, you would do well to dress less like a hip-hopper and more like, well, more like Ellen DeGeneres. Now, she is a snazzy dresser.
Understand what my clothes have to do with this. I'm not gay. I dress the way I am to reflect how I feel on the inside. Besides, they're comfortable.
I'm all for gay rights, you see, but we have standards here. This is not some dude ranch owned by Dick Cheney.
What does that even mean? Gay. I'm a man stuck in a woman's body. And I'm not gonna skip around in some dress just to please you or my parents or their friends or my friends or anyone else that's got a problem with it. I am who I am.
Look, can I have a second to talk to Jessica?
Yes, just a second, but I want you to straighten this out. And I do mean straight.
I don't understand why she's got a problem with it. I can't change how I feel, and I've felt this way for as long as I can remember. Am I doing something wrong?
No, honey. It's not wrong to be who you really are. I told you that. And I also told you there's always going to be some people who just don't get it. They can't look past who they are to see who you really are. Now, how's it going with your family?
I feel like a stranger in my own home. My parents still think I'm going through this tomboy phase and I'll snap out of it. How do I tell them I can't snap out of being me?
You can't control how other people feel, but you know, there's hope that maybe one day they'll understand. Look, I want to show you something.
A duck?
It's not a duck, that's my cousin from Toledo. She's wearing a jacket made of feathers. Anyway. She's transgender. Yeah, she was born John Pope. She went through the hormone treatments and the surgery, and now she looks exactly how she feels. And you know what? I have never seen her happier. I just want you to know you're not alone.
That's all I want, Miss Miller, is to be happy. I want what boys want. I want to play sports, and I want to have a girl like Snooki from Jersey Shore. Give me a post-it note with her number on it. I want to go out on dates and instead of sitting at home watching YouTube videos. Have you seen Two Girls, One Cup?
Oh.
See, you have to watch it by yourself. And then you go out with your friends and then you watch it all together. And it's disgusting. Sometimes I feel gross, like what the girls do in that video. You see, there's this cup.
lovely young person who's going through life with a few bumps in it. Guess what? We've all got a few bumps in it. That's just life.
Well, it'd be a lot easier if I had male bumps instead of female bumps.
I hope you ladies were able to come to an understanding about what is expected of you, Jessica.
Okay, Miss Miller.
Miss Lassiter, I want to be who I'm supposed to be. It's not about what other people see. It's about what I see in myself.
In the real world, it is about what people see, because you can't see yourself unless you're looking in the mirror.
Well, when I look in a mirror, I'm so disgusted with what I see because this is not the body I'm supposed to have. I wish I could make you understand how unhappy I am. I just understand how I feel.
You are such a pretty girl, Jessica. If you could only act normal, you could do amazing things like Homecoming Queen or Miss America.
Miss Lassiter! Enough! I will not stand here and listen to you to talk to Jessica this way. She's already been through enough. Would you please just stop? It's hard enough for her without you trying to force what is normal on her.
I'm only doing my job.
And I am doing my job.
Miss Lassiter, I understand that you're doing your job, but this is my life, and I'm the one who's got to live it. So I'm going to take your advice.
No.
I'm going to be homecoming king.
You know what, Miss Lassiter? You did your job. I learned something today. I learned that I don't like to work with small-minded people. I always wanted to start my own counseling center for young people, especially those who've been damaged by people like you. I quit.